For immediate release Chelsea Taylor 304-2840-084 Email protected AMSOIL GNCC Racing Bike Highlights AMSOIL Ironman GNC Kailub Russell breaks all-time wins record Crawfordsville, Ind. October 30, 2017 It was a bittersweet day as the 2017 AMSOIL Grand National Cross Country GNCC Series presented by Maxxis, and AMA National Championship, came to a close for the season in Crawfordsville, Indiana. Ironman Raceway hosted over 2,398 riders in the course of the two-day Ironman GNCC event, but at the conclusion of today's 1 p.m. pro bike race it was FMF KTM Factory Racing's Kailub Russell who stood atop of the podium and earned his 47th career overall win, making him the all-time winningest bike GNCC rider. Ricky Russell jumped out to the early lead and snagged the $250 All Balls Racing Hole Shot Award. Ken Hill It was NFAB Ampro Yamaha's Ricky Russell who snagged the $250 All Balls Racing Hole Shot Award once the race started, but K. Russell quickly stole the lead and headed into the woods in first. Our Russell wasn't ready to settle for second and took back the lead after K. Russell made a small bobble. After a 3-round hiatus due to injury, all eyes were on Rockstar Energy Factory Husqvarna Racing's Thad Duvall who had worked his way into third. When the Russell duo reached Twin Hills they were wheel-to-wheel and had a small gap on Duvall. Thad Duvall proved he will be a championship contender next year, after coming back from injury to finish second overall, respectively. Ken Hill Russell was the first to check into timing and scoring, with K. Russell not even a second behind him. K. Russell worked his way back to the front again during the midway point of the second lap, but R. Russell remained in the hunt and kept K. Russell honest. Duvall secured the second-place position on the third lap and the top three contenders became a little more distant until the last lap when Duvall turned up the competition level. Unfortunately, he couldn't make the pass on K. Russell who ended up claiming the last win of the season. This victory marked K. Russell's 47th career win, breaking Scott Summers' bike all-time wins record. Kailub Russell secured his 47th career victory, breaking the bike all-time wins record. Ken Hill although he finished as the runner-up, Duvall's comeback ride provided that he will be back in full force next year as he makes his bid for the title. Our Russell rounded out the top three overall. Rocky Mountain at TVMC KR4 Husqvarna's Grant Baylor had one of his best rides of the season, where he narrowly missed the podium in fourth, and Josh Strang raced his Rockstar Energy Factory Husqvarna Racing-backed machine into the top 5. I've worked super hard up until this point, and I have a lot of people around me, said 5-time GNCC champion, Kailub Russell. It's just the attitude that I bring to the racetrack that allows me to be so successful and never give up. To take the most wins away from Scott Summers is pretty awesome. I grew up watching those guys race so it's pretty surreal. Overall 2 Thad Duvall, 1 Kailub Russell, 3 Ricky Russell. Ken Hill I'm a little disappointed in second, because I thought I had the win in me, explained Duvall. It took me a couple laps to get going. I was pretty timid with my wrist at first. I haven't ridden that pace for a couple months now, but once I got going I just kind of stayed even. Indiana native and RPM KTM's Mike Witkowski found himself in a favorable position after the green flag waved on the XC2 250 Pro start to earn the $100 Hot Cams Hole Shot Award. JCR Honda's Austin Lee led the first 2 laps, until Austria's Pascal Roschnicker made the pass for the lead and continued leading until the checkered flag, marking his first career GNCC win. The 2017 class champion, Josh Toth, placed his NFAB Ampro Yamaha in the runner-up position, while Coastal Racing's Craig DeLong rounded out the class podium. Austria rider Pascal Roschnicker took the XC2 250 Pro Class win, marking his first GNCC victory. Ken Hill Jimmy Jarrett shot off the line to earn the $100 Wiseco Hole Shot Award in the FMF XC3 125 Pro-Am class, but at the conclusion of the 3-hole race it was Coastal Racing Husqvarna's Jack Edmondson standing in the middle of the box. Chris Venditti and Rocky Mountain at TVMC KR4 Husqvarna teams Hunter Neuwirth finished second and third. Jack Edmondson claimed his 6th FMF XC3 125 Pro-Am class win at Ironman Raceway. Ken Hill with a 23rd overall finish. Levi Keller was awarded top amateur honors and the Open A class win. After a hard crash, Coastal Racing's Alex Teagarden recovered to finish second overall, and Cody Barnes held the third-place position on the afternoon amateur overall podium. Fly Racing Maxxis Eat Concepts Baca Sheets took the 10 a.m. overall win over the nearly 900 racers. John Moschino and Phil Smith filled the overall podium. The motorcycle shop Condabel 3 Off-Road's Brooke Costner and RPM KTM's Rachel Gudish placed second and third in the WXC class. WXC3 Rachel Gudish 1 Becca Sheets 2 Brooke Costner. Ken Hill. Michael Beeler Jr. ended his youth racing career on a high note where he claimed the overall in the 8 a.m. race. MXTire.com Cernix Racing side-backed rider LeBlond and Max Fernandez rounded out the overall top 3. The 1:00 p.m. race was broadcast live in its entirety on RacerTV.com and can be viewed as an archived video now. Please click here to view the full 3-hour race coverage. In addition to the archived race coverage on Racer TV, a highlight show featuring the event will air on NBC Sports Network Sunday, December 10th at 5:00 p.m. Complete results from today's racing can be found here. Youth overall 2 rider LeBlond, 1 Michael Beeler Jr. 3 Max Fernandez, Ken Hill AMSOIL Ironman GNCC Crawfordsville, Indiana Round 13 of 13 Sunday, October 29th XC1 Open Pro Event Results Kailub Russell KTM Thad Duvall HSQ Ricky Russell Yam Grant Baylor HSQ Josh Strang HSQ Trevor Bollinger Hunt Stewart Baylor Jr. KTM Jordan Ashburn Bet Russell Bobbitt KTM Jonathan Gerwar KTM Overall National Championship Standings Kailub Russell 320 Thad Duvall 227 Ricky Russell 220 Stewart Baylor 207 Josh Toth 192 Grant Baylor 180 Trevor Bollinger 152 Craig DeLong 141 Lane Michael 140 Josh Strang 130 indicates that the overall national championship standings will determine the 2017 national champion. XC2 250 Pro Event Results Pascal Rochnicker HSQ Josh Toth Yam Craig DeLong HSQ Lane Michael HSQ Ben Kelly KTM Evan Smith KTM Austin Lee Hun Mike Witkowski KTM Ryder Lafferty KTM Trevor Barrett Yam XC2 250 Pro Series Standings Josh Toth 347 Craig DeLong 289 Lane Michael 280 Mike Witkowski 224 Ben Kelly 193 Austin Lee 182 Jesse Grome 164 Zach Hayes 138 Sam Evans 122 Zach Nolan 112 FMFXC3 125 Pro-Am Event Results Jack Edmondson HSQ Chris Venditti Yam Hunter Newworth HSQ Matthew Sims Yam Taylor Jones HSQ Luke Rensland Yam Mark Haresco Jr. KTM Kenny Day Yam Jaron Williams Yam Josh Brem Yam FMFXC3 125 Pro-Am Points Standings Jason Thomas 292 Hunter Newworth 253 Jack Edmondson 238 Mark Haresco Jr. 233 Jaron Williams 162 Josh Adkins 148 Devin Welch 132 Paul Whibley 117 Nate Smith 62 Dustin Gibson 61